Good morning and welcome everybody, especially those people who are joining us on YouTube, on the Burnley Bobcats YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. We're going to be getting underway with session 4 very, very soon. Our first event this morning is event 401. It's a female 11 years and over, 400 individual medley, 400 IM. We've got 3 heats in this. Just a reminder for everybody, we do have spot prizes for certain heats, and then I will announce those and you can go and collect your spot prizes from the entry table where you get your tickets and your raffle tickets from if you haven't got them already. We're going to be ready to go as soon as our judges let people go. This is heat number 1. We've got 4 swimmers in here. Lane number 3, we have Molly Ingram from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, Alyssa Dragon from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Yara Ghazal from Lancaster. And lane 5, Amelia Ehrman from Bolton. Molly and Yara are 12 in lanes 3 and 5. Alyssa is 13 and Amelia is 11. So Yara turns fastest after the 50 fly. Another 2 lengths of fly to go before they turn into backstroke. So Yara turns on after fly at 128.83 into the backstroke, followed by Molly at 133.59, and then Alyssa 135.55, and Amelia very close behind 135.57. Yara's still in the lead there in lane number 5 on the breaststroke leg. Good to see swimmers encouraging their teammates as well. It's always lovely to see and hear. Just 7 seconds between these now. So into this freestyle element, Yara turns at 4:56.83. Alyssa's caught up on that breaststroke element. Can she make up some more time here as she's trying to catch on the fly 100? Free 100, apologies. Look, Yara turns in the last 55:38.66. Alyssa's still that same period of time between 5 seconds in lane number 4. And then Molly lane 3 and Amelia lane 6. These girls came in with entry times between 6:20 and 6:35. So we all remember swimming for their own times. And Yara's powered down this final stretch. Comes in at 6:16.25. A good 5 seconds off entry time. Well done. And then Alyssa 6:22.98 as Amelia and Molly are making their way in. Let's clap them in after they've done this 400 metres, 16 lengths. Fantastic swimming, girls. Well done. Heat number 2. In lane number 1, we have Grace McKenzie from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 2, Camilla Holland from Wigan Best. Lane 3, Elise Berman from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 4, Chloe Whittington from Preston. Lane 5, Layla Dolan from Wigan Best. And lane 6, Melina Grace Comerford from Wigan Best. Erin Fletcher is in lane 7 from Leyland Barracudas. And lane 8 is Emily Dickinson from Carnforth. Camilla in lane 2 has turned fastest on her first 50 fly. Lane 6, Melina will have something to say about that, I think, as will lane number 4, Chloe. 12 and 13-year-olds in this heat. A good turn for Camilla there. 119.41 as she goes into the backstroke. Closely followed by lane 4 and lane 6. Our Wigan best swimmer in lane 2 is 12. Came in with an entry time of 6:07.3. So she's going to be aiming for to beat that. So Camilla's building up a bit of a lead there. Just over 3 seconds. She pulls for this backstroke. So some of our swimmers are going into this breaststroke element. They've just passed the halfway mark of this 400 IM. Looks like lane number 6, Melina, is pushing hard against Camilla there on that breaststroke. They are neck and neck now. In fact, maybe Melina has just stretched in front in the breaststroke element. Indeed, Melina has just gone in front, 3:39.62. Every swimmer is swimming their own race, so it's all about their own time and making their own time. So the encouragement at the end of the lanes and from spectators makes a massive difference. They can hear you. They can hear you shouting. So these Wigan best swimmers are at it now as they come onto this breaststroke turn. It looks like the leaders changed to Layla, yes, as they come up into the freestyle. This is going to be a battle of the best. See what I did then? To see who is the best of the best. Big swimming now. Could be a Wigan best 1, 2, 3 here. In this second heat of event 401, the girls 11 years and over 400 IM. Big turns here. Melina obviously heard the commentary and decided, I am going to get going. 5:09.94. She has stretched out a 4-second lead in that last 50. Here she goes as she's kicking and pulling hard there. She goes into this final turn. Melina came in with a time of 6:05 dead. I think this could be, I don't think there's any doubt in her mind that she will have smashed that time there. She comes in at 6:05 was her predicted time. She came in at 5:47.5, a very, very fast freestyle element. And then Layla comes in at 5:53.28, and indeed it is a 1, 2, 3 from Wigan best. Camilla 5:56.2. Let's cheer our swimmers in who have got another turn to come here. And we're there in lane 8. Let's cheer her in as she comes in after a long race. Well done, Emily. Heat number 3 is a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Megan Templeton from Everton. Lane 2 is Faith Fellows from Southport. Lane 3, Layla Lawrenson from Preston. Lane 4 is Emily Wade from Leyland Barracudas. Next to her is a Leyland Barracudas swimmer 2, Elizabeth Adam, lane number 5. Lane 6 is Olivia Knox from Wigan Best. Lane 7, Abigail Irving from Everton. And lane 8, Ella Rice Salisbury from Carnforth. They're all much of a muchness there in those middle lanes. Lane 4 is touched slightly fastest in the first 50, 33.53. In lane 4, Emily has indeed opened up a little bit of a lead here, 112.85. Just over a second and a half in front of Faith in lane number 2 as they go into the backstroke. Lane number 4, Emily has indeed extended that lead. Now from Olivia in lane number 6. I think Emily is thinking about those marshmallows spot prizes or of county time maybe. One of those two. Equally important. Often it's on an IM. The breaststroke element is where races are won and lost, where leads can be taken and leads can be gained. So Emily is still strong in lane number 4, but lane number 6, Olivia is pushing. She's knocking on the door to try and catch up. So I've just stolen a load of swimming inflatables from the back cupboard. I better lie low. Lie low. Yeah, okay. And Emily is still in the lead there as she goes into this freestyle element. 3.5 seconds, but look at that, lane 5 and lane 6, Elizabeth and Olivia. close. And then even lane 3, Layla, is coming back on strong on this freestyle element. Lane 4, Emily has led for most of this race and looks like she is going into this final 50 with a strong lead. Can lane 5 or lane 6 have anything to say about that? It's a Barracuda next to her who's chomping together as well. And then a Wigan Best swimmer in lane number 6. Here she goes, lane number 4. Emily is powering down in this freestyle element. She came in with an entry time of 5:16. She might just be outside that, but it's a fantastic swim. She comes and she touches at 5:20.12, closely followed by teammate Elizabeth, 5:23.57, and then Olivia pushed her all the way at 5:24.45. Great swimming, girls. And then we've got a few swimmers still pushing for their own times. Layla and Faith have come in now. 5:30 and 5:42, and then we've just got swimmers in lane number 1 and number 8 who will need your encouragement as they're finishing off in this final heat of the female 11 years and over 400 IM. Well done, Megan. Touches. Last 5 meters, Ella. Go on, kick it, finish it, finish it. Well done. Well done, ladies. This is event 402, which is the Open Male 200 IM, event 402. We have got 9 heats in this. So it's Open Male 200 IM. This is heat number 1. So lane 3 is Samuel Harrison from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4 is Zach Ryder from Ashton Central. And lane 5 is Noah Douglas from Leyland Barracudas. Noah is our youngest swimmer in this event. The only 9-year-old swimming in lane number 5. So he'll need everybody's encouragement as he does his second leg of the 50 on this fly element before they go into the backstroke turn. Sam is leading the way, I think, from Burnley Bobcats. He does his fly element in 46.11. And then it's close between lanes 5 and lane 4. 0.25 of a second. As you come into the final 5 meters of the backstroke before they go into the breaststroke turn. Sam is still in front at 138.71. And then Zach, 142.51 in lane 4, followed by Noah, 142.97. Our 9-year-old swimmer is pushing hard. He's in this, goes into this breaststroke element. Got some results from event 401, the first one. Female 11 years and over 400 IM. An 11-year-old age group. Gold medal goes to Amelia Ehrman from Bolton. Well done. 12-year-olds, third place is Camilla Holland from Wigan Best. Second place, Layla Dolan from Wigan Best. And completing a hat-trick, Olivia Knox from Wigan Best in gold medal position. 13-year-olds, third place, Chloe Whittington from Preston. Second place, Melina Grace Comerford from Wigan Best. And first place, Elizabeth Adam from Leyland Barracudas. Just one stroke left to go on this 200 IM. They turn and they go into freestyle. Sam touches at 2:38.72. Some more results. 14-year-old age group in the female 11 years and over 400 IM. 14-year-old. Silver medal went to Ella I. Salisbury from Carnforth, and first place gold medal went to Lily Lawrenson from Preston. And in the 15 years and over age group, third place went to Abigail Irvin from Everton, second place Faith Fellows from Southport, and first place Emily Wade from Leyland Barracudas. Sam comes into this finish now, swimming fast, touches 3:25.43. It's 30 seconds off his entry time. Fantastic young man. Lane number 4 is Zach Ryder, 3:29.65 an hour. 9-year-old, he's finishing strong. Good lad, Noah. 3:39.13. Well done indeed. Heat number 2. In this heat, we have lane number 1 is Oliver Williams from Horwich. Lane number 2 is Ethan Jennings from Preston. Lane 3 is Starson Butterworth from Ramsbottom. Lane number 4 is James Boyers from Ashton Central. Lane 5, there he is, Miles Best of the Best from Wigan Best. Lane 6 is Charlie Fairclough. And lane 7, Miles Hartley from Clitheroe. On the turn, James Boyers, lane number 4, 41.44, but it is close over there in lane 1 and lane 7, pushing it. We've got disqualification in event 402, heat number 1, lane number 4. Touching almost identical there, 126.98 is lane number 1. And then James, 127.14. To go into this breaststroke element. Again, even though it's only 50 metres of breaststroke, this is often the decider. Again, it's close there between lane 1 and lane 4. Just 0.4 of a second. Lane 1 and lane 4 are having it here on this freestyle element. Looks like lane 4 is kicking hard. Come on, lane 1. Oliver. Remember, you're swimming your own times. That's all that matters. Swimming your own times. Lane 4 and lane 1. Oh, it's close. It's that close. It's just dead heat. Look at that. First place there. 3:05.88. What a swim there, gentlemen. Fantastic. And they've absolutely smashed their entry times as well. Well done there. Fantastic. Look at that. Oliver heard that cheering, I think. And as we've got some others that are just coming in, let's give him a cheer. Well done, Charlie. Heat number 3. Lane number 1 is Harry Cunliffe from Wigan. Second is Dylan Zagaret from Flixton. Lane 3 is Eric Bow from Everton. Lane 4 is Thea Pakulis from Horwich. Lane 5, Callum Chung from Everton. Lane 6, Oliver Sellers from Carnforth. And lane 7 is Benjamin Bradley from Flixton. And making up the 8th lane is Thomas Owens, who's in the lead there at 39.41 from Leyland Barracudas. He's one of our 10-year-olds in this race. Lane 6 and lane 8 are 10. We've got some 11 and 12-year-olds also in this heat. So last weekend I went fishing, and there's this guy splashing around in the middle of the lake, shouting, "I can't swim, I can't swim." I said, "It's all right, buddy. There's a sign there that says no swimming anyway." Disqualification in event 402, heat 2, lane number 4. Eric there in lane number 3 at 2:20.12 has got a bit of a lead, 3 seconds from lane number 5. Sometimes I struggle to count. Eric's 11 from Everton. These swimmers, there's a range of entry times between 3:12 and 3:19. So expect some of these to come in at different times. They are racing against themselves, not always to win the heat. Well done, Eric. 3:02.65. And Dylan second, 3:03.38. Well done, gentlemen. And Harry's coming in this lane number 1. Well done, young man. Heat number 4 is a spot prize heat. Tim says I'm not allowed to do it when I see it, so I won't. Lane number 1 is Logan Evans from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 2 is Samuel Higginbottom from Lancaster. Lane 3 is Ethan Sapasso from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4 is Alfie Liptrot from Chorley. Lane 5, Seth Hamilton from Ashton Central. Lane 6, Daniel Rakowski from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 7, Harry Posner from Blackpool Aquatics. And lane 8, Tom Jones from Clitheroe. Not Wales. Lane 6, Daniel touches first, 38.36 as he goes into the backstroke turn. The disqualification from event 402, heat number 3, lane number 2. In lane number 5 there, Seth from Wigan Best touches first, 2:13.4 as he goes into his final stroke pattern, which is a 50 freestyle. 2:13.4. Got a healthy lead there from lane number 6 next to him. But I think lane 4, Alfie, might have something to say about catching to second. Lane 5, Seth from Ashton. Came at a time of 2:59.95 and he has done really well to beat that 2:55.04. And he's got himself a spot prize for that. Well done, swimmers. Heat 5. Lane number 1 is Lucas Cook from Preston. Lane 2, Noah Grace from Wigan Best. Lane number 3, Finley Byrne from Southport. Lane 4 is Logan Byrne from Southport. And lane 5, Douglas Jones, also from Southport. Lane 6, Jack Mosley from Preston. Lane 7, Leo Ashcroft from Wigan Best. And lane 8, Isaac Horrobin from Wigan Best. Lanes 3, 4 and 5 are all Southport swimmers who are 12. I think there might be more of a rivalry than just club swimmers though. Between lane 3 and lane 4, and lane 3, Finley is smashing it 35.24 as he starts. He's absolutely smashing this backstroke here as well. He's opened up a bit of a lead. That Finlay in lane number 3. I think the cameras are struggling to follow him. He's on fire as he goes into the breaststroke element. 112.71 as he goes into breaststroke. It's a full 8 seconds almost in the lead in this heat. There's a line there between lanes 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the second place in the heat. They're aiming for beating their own times here, obviously, but Finlay came in with a time of 2:52.2. That's what he's aiming to beat. And then others ranging from 2:51 all the way up to 2:58. And Finlay turns at 2:03.2. He's on for a PB here as he powers into this freestyle. And then Logan wants something to say. Come on, he's trying to catch him. It's a quick turn. He's back up in the freestyle as he comes back down this final straight. 5 meters to go. He comes in at a time of 2.39.15, 2 minutes 39 seconds. That's a big time, a big knock off his time. 13 seconds, young man. Well done, Finlay Byrne. The Battle of Southport. Well done, swimmers. Heat number 6. In heat number 6, lane 1 is Ethan Conroy from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 2, Ethan Williams from Great Harwood. Lane 3, Oliver Carter from Wigan Best. Lane 4, Stephen Bennett from Ashton Central. Lane 5, Jamie Wheatman from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 6, Michael Meadows-Dixon from Wigan Best. Lane 7, Michael Varden from Burnley Bobcats. And lane 8, Archie Lorimer from Clitheroe, who touches fastest in 32.52. Archie all the way over there in lane number 8. He's 14, came in with an estimated time 2:48. That was his entry time. He's powering down this backstroke now. Turns at 1:09.76 on the backstroke and has opened up a lead of 6 seconds off lane number 5. Jamie and then Stephen in lane number 3. Those lanes in the middle, lane 4 and lane 5, want to make a race of this. So Archie came in with a 6-second lead when he went into breaststroke. He is still in the lead, but it's cut significantly, less than a second now, or just over a second, sorry, between first and second. And Jamie in lane number 5 has turned well into freestyle. Jamie is also 14 from Leyland. Came with an entry time of 2:44.28. So he's going to be aiming to do, and there's a race on here. If we were in Blackpool, they'd be saying, this is a race. And lane number 5, Jamie is taking it 2:38.93, but Archie also a great time, taking lots off his entry time, 2:41.35. Good swimming. Heat 7 is a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Isaac Pete from Great Harwood. Lane 2, Thomas Sherwin from Flixton. Lane 3, Harrison Dale from Southport. Lane 4, William Shears from Preston. Lane 5 and 6 is the Battle of the Bobcats, Hal Shuttleworth and Lewis Clayton. Lane 7, Callum Byrne from Southport. And lane 8, Oliver Williams from Great Harwood. Could I ask people that are stood near the cameras just to be careful not to knock them? That affects the live stream. So if you can stand away from the cameras, that would be wonderful. Callum turns at 31.77. There's not just a second between lane 7 and lane 4 there. You're right, they just don't know. Just on the far end, if you be careful not leaning against the camera, please, it's knocking it. Thank you. Lane number 4, William has taken a lead as he comes into the breaststroke element, 1.11.5, 1 minute 11 seconds. Got 3 13-year-olds in this race, lane 1, lane 3 and lane 7. And then some 14 and 15-year-olds. William is 14, who's in the lead here. But I think lane number 7, Callum, 13-year-old, wants something to say about that, and as does Hal in lane number 5, as his breaststroke comes strong here. I think Hal will touch first off the breaststroke. Well done. 1:58.19 as they turn, but it's close. It's all in the freestyle now. Between these boys, lane 4 and lane 5, and lane 7's not out of it, Callum. They turn and it's almost like synchronization. Look, they're up fast. Hal wants this, William wants this. They're going. Hal's got a bit of a body length, half a body length, and he's going to check it in a time of 2:33.33. He wanted that big time, 5 seconds off his entry time, and also he wanted them marshmallows. I know he did. Great swimming there, boys. Well done, Oliver, there in lane 8. Heat number 8. Heat number 8 has Freddie Hunter from Preston in lane number 2. Alex McHugh in lane number 2 from Carnforth. Nobody in lane 3. Lane 4 is Rowan Allison from Preston. Lane 5 is Gordon Ballantyne from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 6, Ethan McGuinness from Ramsbottom. Lane 7 is our youngest swimmer in this heat, 12-year-old Gabriel Barnett from Blackpool Aquatics. And lane 8 is Ethan McCall from Ormskirk. Lane number 4, Rowan, is just in the lead. Half a second between him and lane number 2, Alex McHugh. All to swim for in this backstroke element. There's not much between these. Still close there between Rowan and Alex. And then not far behind is Ethan. Rowan's picking up some speed here on this breaststroke. Lane number 4, a Preston swimmer, touches before going into the freestyle. 152.38. Open up a little bit of a lead, almost 4 seconds. From Gordon in lane number 5. And he's going again. He turns fast. Big kick off the wall. He's up and he goes again in this final stretch. Good couple of meters in front here. And he's pulling away. That's a fantastic swim. Look at that stroke. Powerful. Lane number 4, Rowan, 226.41. He has. He's beat his time as well. Well done. Great swimming there, gentlemen. And the final heat in this event is heat number 9. In lane number 1, we have Dylan Foster from Southport. Lane 2, Joshua Hayes from Wigan Best. Lane 3, Thomas Binns from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Leo Taylor from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5, Henry Holding now from Wigan Best. Lane 6, Andrew Clavis from Liverpool Penguins. Lane 7, our 14-year-old in this heat, Reece Pownell from Preston. And lane 8, Rigo Honyak from Preston. Oh, it's close there between Joshua and Rigo, apologies, and they will go at it as they go into backstroke. Lane number 2, I do think Joshua, 28.42 on that, and he's powering down this backstroke leg. Turns fast. Off the wall. Good underwater work, and he is off again. Look at that. Lane 2. And then lane number 5, Henry might have something to say as he comes into this breaststroke turn. Less than a second between them. And Henry, he's up, fast breaststroke swimming. It's another battle of the best as it stands, lane 2 and lane 6. Lane 5, Joshua and Henry. Henry is in the lead, I think, from his breaststroke. He's up nice and high and he's powerful. Look at that long stroke as they come under the flags, coming into the freestyle turn. Lane number 5, Henry, 1.42.88 as he's picked up a bit of a lead as he gets into this freestyle. It's all about keeping going as you power in this fast stroke. Henry's still in the lead there over in lane number 5. He turns fast. And he's up and he goes again. Lane number 8, he's coming in. He wants some of this. Rigo wants some of this. Has he got enough to do it? Not quite. Henry, 2:15.57, and then Rigo over there in lane number 2, 2:16.78. Both boys will be happy with that. Better than their entry times. Well done, swimmers. That concludes heat event 402. And we're moving on to event 403, the female 100-meter backstroke. There's a number of heats in this one. 14 heats in this one. Heat number 1 is a spot prize heat. Lane number 1 is Sophie Rawlinson from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 2 is Tallulah Hurst from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 3 is Phoebe Evans from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 4 is Martha Whittaker from Burnley Bobcats. And lane 6 is Charlotte Doyle from Southport. All 5 of these girls are 9. 4 lengths of backstroke. Over there in lane number 6, Charlotte, I think, is leading the way as it stands. Oh. Lane 6, Southport swimmer, turns 47.49. .25 metres to go, and it's close between lane 6 and lane 5. Lane 6 is up fastest, but lane 5, Martha, wants to kick her legs. And Charlotte is coming in to go fast. It's a race between second and third here. Well done, Charlotte. 139.6, and then Martha 142.65. And Phoebe. Good swimming. That's a spot prize there for Sophie in lane number. Apologies for Charlotte in lane number 6. This is heat number 2. In lane number 1, we have Yvette Strugaras from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 2, Katie Hargreaves from Carnforth. Lane 3, Lucy Hindle from Preston. Lane 4, Elizabeth Bates from Leyland. Lane 5, Frankie Davis from Wigan. Lane 6, Alan Knox from Wigan Best. Lane 7, Elodie Cairns from Preston. And lane 8, Sadie Phillipson from Burnley Bobcats. Frankie turns first, 44.52. Well done, Frankie. 133 dead. And well done, Yvette. Heat number 3. In this third heat, lane 1 is Olivia Hood from Wigan Best. Lane 2, Evelyn Hannah from Flixton. Lane 3, Caitlin Nichols from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 4, Laura Jones from Clitheroe. Lane 5, Lucy Mitchell from Preston. Lane 6, Lucy Hampton from Ormskirk. Lane 7, Darcy Allenson from Leyland Barracudas. And lane 8, Heidi Butterworth from Burnley Bobcats. And over there, lane number 6, Lucy, is leading the way. Lucy came in 132.11 and has smashed that 124.98. Good swimming. Heat number 4. In lane number 1, we have Lexi Nuvenhuizen from Great Harwood. Lane 2, Martha Baxter from Wigan. Lane 3, Sophia Stafford from Bolton. Lane 4, Casey Jack from Leyland. Lane 5, Erin McHugh from Carnforth. Lane 6, Charlotte Cook from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 7, Esther Martin from Leyland Barracudas. And lane 8, Faye Dickon from Burnley Bobcats. Lane number 4, I think he's just going to be in front of lane 8. Lane 4 is Casey. Oh, and then lane number 3, Sophia is in second there. It's close here between second, third, fourth and fifth in this heat. But leading the way there is lane number 4. Couple of disqualifications, event 403. Heat number 2, lane number 6, and heat number 2, lane number 1. Yeah, Casey, 121.57. Well done, swimmers. The next heat is a spot prize heat. All to swim for. In heat number 5, this spot prize heat, lane number 1 is Olivia Cutter from Wigan. Lane 2 is Emily Seddon from Bolton. Lane 3 is Harriet Nicholson from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4 is Grace Freery from Horwich. Lane 5, Alexia Callum from Lancaster. Lane 6 is Grace Bigger from Bolton. Lane 7, Isabel Eccleston from Burnley Bobcats. And lane 8 is Melina from Southport. Alexia in lane number 5 is just in the lead from Melina in lane 8. The disqualification event 403, heat number 3, lane number 1. It's tight here between lane 5 and lane 8. And lane number 5, Alexia. And Melina came in second, 120. Both swimmers are swimming 120. And well done, Emily. Heat number 6. In lane 1, we have Daniela De Silva from Carnforth. Lane 2, Sophia Westhead from Chorley Marlinge. Lane 3, Lucy Foster from Southport. Lane 4, Georgia Ashton from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Esme Bretherton from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 6, Eliza Johnson from Blackburn. Lane 7, Amy Lovesit from Clitheroe. And our 10-year-old in this heat, the only 10-year-old, is lane 8, Erin Morris from Wigan Best. A disqualification from event 403, heat number 4, lane number 8. The Clitheroe swimmer turns fastest, lane number 7, but it's not much in it. Yeah, the lane 7 swimmer there, Amy, is well in the lead here. She came in with an entry time of 1:24. That's going to be smashed out of the water, absolutely sure. 1:16.95. Well done, Amy. And then Sophia in second, 1:20.74. Heat 7. In lane number 1, we have Millie Rose Jordan from Chorley Marlins. Nobody in lane 2 or 3. Lane 4 is Ava Farnworth from Chorley Marlins. Lane 5, Ruby Hardman from Blackpool Aquatics. Lane 6, Madison Davis from Wigan Best. Lane 7, Elise Ainscough from Wigan Best. And lane 8 is Chloe Whittington from Preston. Lane number 6, Madison. Apologies, there is nobody in lane number 8 either. Some results from event 402, the Open Male 200 IM. The 9-year-olds, first place Noah Douglas. 10-year-olds, third place Starson Butterworth from Ramsbottom. Second place Logan Evans from Blackpool Aquatics. First place Thomas Owen from Leyland Barracudas. Ooh, Madison 118.11 over there in lane number 6. Takes that heat. Heat number 8. Lane number 1 is Ruby Oldfield from Carnforth. Lane 2, Caroline Bennett from Clitheroe. Lane 3, Lucy Charlesworth from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Olivia Plews from Preston. Lane 5, Jessica Cope from Horwich. Lane 6, Elsie Kay from Leyland. Lane 7, Yara Gazal from Lancaster. And lane 8, Eleanor Fothergill from Flixton. More results in the Open Male 200 IM. 11-year-olds, third place Samuel Higginbottom from Lancaster. Second place Daniel Rakowski from Leyland Barracudas. And first place Leo Ashcroft from Wigan Best. On the turn, Jessica is at 36.26, closely followed by Elsie at 36.9. And then in the 12-year-old Open Male 200 IM, third place Michael Meadows Dixon, Wigan Best. Second place Finley Byrne from Southport. And first place Gabriel Barnett from Blackpool Aquatics. The 13-year-olds, third place Isaac Peake from Great Harwood. Second place Harrison Dale from Southport. And first place Callum Byrne from Southport. And then in the 14-year-olds, third place Ethan McGuinness, Ramsbottom. Second place Alex McHugh, Carnforth. First place Reece Pownell, Preston. As we finish this race, and Jessica touches in a time of 1:16.26. .26. Heat number 9 is a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Lottie Williams from Leyland. Lane 2, we have Charlotte Middleton from Leyland. Lane 3 is Neve Whittaker from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Eva Turner from Clitheroe. Lane 5, Olivia Robinson from Leyland. Lane 6, Andrea Comser from Preston. Lane 7, Lila Cairns from Preston. And lane 8, Alex Holmes from Clitheroe. A disqualification, event 4-3, heat number 7, lane number 4. Well done. Lane number 2, 113.34. Heat number 10 is lane 1, Alexis Aspin from Preston. Lane 2, Teresa Palace from Southport. Lane 3, Naomi Talbot from Bolton. Lane 4, Lucy Winter from Preston. Lane 5, Emma Coulson from Bolton. Lane 6, Elizabeth Adam from Leyland. Lane 7, Ava Bolton from Chorley. And lane 8, Holly Shearer from Preston. Final set of results in the Open Male 200 IM, 15 years and over. Third place, Thomas Pins from Burnley Bobcats. Second place, Rigo Horniak from Preston. And first place, well done, Henry Holding from Wigan Best. Teresa in lane number 2 is in the lead. I think lane number 6, Elizabeth, is touching almost exactly. It's on this final one, I think. Yeah, lane number 6, Elizabeth did overtake there. 114.05. Fast swim. Heat 11. Lane 1 is Edith Scanlon from Clitheroe. Lane 2, Hannah Grundy from Southport. Lane 3, Joni Dunn from Ormskirk. Lane 4, Elizabeth Lyons from Liverpool Penguins. Lane 5, Olivia Jones from Wigan Best. Lane 6, Isabella Greenbull Deston, easy for me to say, from Leyland. Lane 7, Megan Ellis from Leyland. And Lane 8, Hannah Lorimer from Blackburn. Elizabeth turns fastest, 34.69. Just less than a second behind her is Isabella in lane number 6. And lane number 4, Elizabeth, does finish strong, 111.7. And then Olivia, lane 5, 113.73. Heat number 12. Lane number 1 is Mia Robinson from Southport. Next to her is another Southport swimmer, Faith Fellows. Lane 2. Lane 3 is Poppy O'Donoghue from Wigan Best. Lane 4, Abigail Harrison from Ashton Central. Lane 5, Sophie Lee from Southport. Lane 6, Daisy Dickinson from Carnforth. And lane 7, Olivia Ballard from Leyland. No swimming in lane 8. Lane 7 is just in front, I think, but it's going to touch close. Ooh, no, lane 4, 35.15, just in front of lane number 7, 35.21. Much of a muchness here. I think there's going to be some people that might have something to say about this in a final 25. As they turn, it's close. Lane 4 is up first. Lane 7 is having something. Lane 4 and lane 7 it is, it looks like, between winning this heat. Who's going to touch first? Lane number 4. Well done, lane number 4, Abigail from Ashton. Time of 1:12.66. Heat number 13. Lane number 1 is Shauna Thorburn from Southport. Lane 2, Samantha Westhead from Wigan Best. Lane 3, Caitlin Scare from Southport. Lane 4, Caitlin O'Brien from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 6 is Hannah O'Brien from Leyland. And lane 6 is Ava Grimshaw from Great Harwood. Lane 7, Martha Sumnall from Everton. And lane 8, Maya Smith from Burnley Bobcats. Lanes 4 and 5 are together here, the Leyland swimmers. We'll be hearing it up very soon, I would have thought. But lane 4 has got us going. She goes into the final 25 turn. Yeah, lane 4 is stretching the lead here. Powers down this final 25. And touches Caitlin in 1:09.13. Goes under that 1:10 mark off her entry time. Well done, Caitlin. Heat number 14 is our final heat. Lane number 1 is Hannah Lee from Wigan Best. Lane 2, Megan Doherty from Leyland. Lane 3, Mia Prickett from Burnley. Lane 4, Lydia Swindle from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Kate Roberts from Chorley. Lane 6, Ebony Thorburn from Southport. And lane 7 is Lucy Beasley from Preston. And lane 8 is Sophia Mann from Ramsbottom. The Wigan swimmer, lane number 4, has gone out fast and is turning at 51st at 30.87. Almost 2 seconds already after 50 from second place, lane number 5, Kate Roberts, and Mia in lane number 3. And as she comes down this final straight, lane number 4, Lydia, is strong here. Doesn't look to be slowing down in any way, shape or form. Came in with 104.78. Ooh, just outside. 104.91, just outside. Good swimming. Fantastic, ladies. That concludes event 403. We're going to move into event 404, which is our open male 100 metre freestyle. And as you'd imagine, there'll be a lot of heats here. 15 heats in this 100 metre open male freestyle. This is heat number 1. No swimmer in lane number 1, but in lane number 2 we have Jack Smith from Leyland. Lane 3, Finley Crosdale from Clitheroe. Lane 4, Samuel Harrison from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 5 is Harry Loud from Clitheroe. Lane 6, Ollie Winter from Preston. Lane 7 is Eli Grimble-Deston from Leyland, and no swimmer in lane number 8. Disqualification from event 403, heat number 12, lane number 1. Samuel in lane number 4, getting his Sunday name because it's Sunday. He's out in front. He's powering down this final one. He wants to get his time here, which is at 1:33.14 is his entry time. He's going to take some time off that, I think. Yep. 1:24.97. Well done, Sam. Gone under that 1:25 barrier. Good lad. Good swimming from all the boys there. And Eli lay over there in lane number 7. Just 9 years old. He's powering. Go on, Eli. Let's cheer him in on these last few strokes. Good lad, well done. Heat number 2. In lane number 1, we have Matthew Williams from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 2 is Charlie Fairclough from Preston. Lane 3, Ethan Dwyer from Everton. Lane 4, James Boyers from Ashton Central. Lane 5 is Henry Wilch from Southport. Lane 6, Noah Douglas from Leyland. Lane 7, Shawmy Shadipo from Preston. And lane 8, Zach Ryder from Ashton Central. Sorry, there's no swimmer in lane number 7. Ethan has turned fastest there after the first 50. In event 403, the girls' 100-metre backstroke. 9-year-olds, third place, Charlotte Doyle from Southport. Second place, Elodie Cairns from Preston. First place, Frankie Davis from Wigan Best. 10-year-olds, third place, Katie Hargreaves from Carnforth. Second place, Leyland Barracuda swimmer Darcy Allenson. And first place, Erin Morris from Wigan Best. In 11-year-olds, third place, Eliza Johnson from Blackburn. Second place, Elsie Kay from Leyland. First place, Madison Davis from Wigan Best. It's close here, but lane number 4, James, just takes it. 1:16.07 from Ethan, 1:16.52. Heat number 3 is a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Edward Littlejohn from Carnforth. Lane 2, Eric Bow from Everton. Lane 3, Thomas Linton from Blackburn. Lane 3, Logan Monisgood from Clitheroe. Lane 5, Oliver Clarkson from Clitheroe. Lane 6, Joseph Monk from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 7, Ferris Amar from Preston. And lane 8 is Miles Hartley from Clitheroe. Apologies, we have nobody in lane number 1. Late withdrawals. David will be telling you off. As we go into this first 50-metre turn, lane number 2, Eric is in the lead, 11-year-old from Everton. Some results from the female 100-metre backstroke. 12-year-olds, third place, Yara Ghazal from Lancaster. Second place, Alexis Aspin from Preston. First place, Eva Turner from Clitheroe. 13-year-olds, third place, Isabella Grimble-Deston from Leyland. Second place, Elizabeth Adam from Leyland. And first place, Martha Sumnall from Everton. From the 14-year-olds, third place, Charlotte Middleton from Leyland. Second place, Caitlin Scaife from Southport. First place, Kate Roberts from Chorley. As Eric comes in to finish this last one, they're 1:15.81. And then lane number 6, 1:21.23, just in front of Oliver. And we'll cheer Ferris in lane number 7. Come on, Ferris. Finish strong. Well done, Ferris. Heat number 4. Lane number 1 is Zach Wellesby from Lancaster. Lane 2 is Sebastian Beach from Preston. Lane 3 is Felix Nutter from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Thomas Beasley from Preston. Lane 5, Aaron Sayers from Blackpool. Lane 6, Oliver Owens from Leyland. Lane 7, Daniel Rakowski from Leyland. And lane 8, Taylor Turner from Burnley Bobcats. Final set of results from the gentlemen. Ladies. In a backstroke, third place, 15 years and over, Caitlin O'Brien from Leyland. Second place, Mia Prickett from Burnley. First place, Lydia Swindle from Wigan Best. Taylor has turned fastest, 36.09. In lane number 8 over there, but I think lane 7, Daniel is now powering. as we do the final turn as they come back down this last stretch. Daniel's up fastest, and I think he is in the lead as he's swimming fast on this freestyle. Daniel, 1:21.37 was his entry time. And he's done 1:15.17. Well done, swimmers. Heat number 5. In heat number 5, lane 1, we have Starson Butterworth from Ramsbottom. Lane number 2, Benjamin Bradley from Flixton. Lane 3, Callum Chung from Everton. Lane 4 is Samuel Higginbottom from Lancaster. Lane 5, Oliver Williams from Horwich. Lane 6, Thomas Owens from Leyland. Lane 7, Thea Pekulis from Horwich. Lane 8, Luke Birchall from Blackburn. A disqualification in event 404, heat number 4, lane number 8. And Samuel turned fastest there in lane number 4. Benjamin wants some of it though in lane number 2. Lane number 4. He's stretched out a lead. He's led from the beginning. He's led from the front. And he's going to finish fastest in a time of 1:12.96. 1 minute 12 seconds, 0.96. Got under that 1:13. Well done there, Samuel. Heat number 6. In lane number 1, we have Sebastian Bowen from Preston. Lane 2, Albert Robinson from Ramsbottom. Nobody in lane number 3. Lane 4 is Ethan Sapasso from Leyland. Lane 5 is Seth Hamilton from Ashton. Lane 6, Dylan Zagaret from Flixton. Lane 7, Flynn Robinson from Southport. Lane 8 is Harry Cunliffe from Wigan. Albert turns fastest, 34.52. I haven't been able to tell any jokes. I've been doing too many DQs. So let's give you a little joke. And all these people aren't laughing at me jokes, aren't fond of swimming puns. You must just have a dry sense of humour. You're lane 4, 5, 6. Look at this. This is a race. 100th of a second between Ethan and Seth. 1:13.50. And then right up there, look at between 4 of them, there's only 700th of a second. What a race that was. Good heat. Good swimming. Heat number 7. In lane number 1, we have Tom Jones from Clitheroe. Lane 2, Jack Calderbank from Chorley. Lane 3, Jack Maudsley from Preston. Lane 4, Henry Hodgkinson from Leyland Barracudas. These boys are swimming fast, I can't even get my words out. Lane 5, Lucas Cook from Preston. Lane 6 is Ruben Schofield from Preston. Lane 7, James Rose Coulthard from Wigan. And lane 8 is Ben Ermston from Wigan Best. Lane number 2 is out there, Jack. Turning fastest. Up fastest. Ready to go into this final length. 12-year-old Jack from Chorley came in with a time of 1:13.71. That's what he's going for. Where's he going to get? He's going to be well under it, but how far under it is he going to be? Woo! 106.08. That is a swim. He's nodding his head because he knows that is a swim. Well done, Jack. Heat number 8. Lane 1 is Zach Jones from Chadderton. Lane 2 is William Moore from Preston. Lane 3 is Harry Morgan Hayes from Blackpool. Lane 3 is Oliver Threlford from Clitheroe. Lane 5, Isaac Faulkner from Blackburn. Lane 6, Big Bobby Barrett from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 7, George Bentley from Flixton. And Lane 8, Leo Ashcroft from Wigan. Here we go, Lane 4 and Lane 5. Oliver and Isaac. Isaac touches first. But lane number 1 has got something to say, Zach. He's powering here. Who's going to touch that wall first at that end for the final turn? It looks like it's going to be lane number 5. It is Isaac. Isaac's up fast and he's off, and again, look at that lead he's pulling. Lane number 5, Isaac. Bobby Barrett, lane 6, he's coming strong. But I think lane 5, Isaac, is going to take it. He does, 107.54. And then Robert, 1:10.01. Good swimming, gentlemen, really good swimming as we see our final swimmer in, William. Well done.
Let's go, Sammy!
Heat number 9. In this heat number 9, lane number 1 is Finlay Warburton from Leyland. Lane 2, Robin Beaumont-Taylor from Clitheroe. Lane 3, Michael Zwarden from Burnley. Lane 4, George Burton from Clitheroe. Lane 5 is Jacob Irving from Everton. Lane 6 is the returning prodigal, Samuel Wilson from Ramsbottom. Lane 7, Michael Meadows-Dixon from Wigan Best. And lane 8, Oliver Carter. Oh, there's a race on here. Lane number 4, he's going to touch first. That's George. And then in lane number 1, Finlay. These boys will leave it all in the pool, I'm sure of that. And the turn is fast. Lane 3 and lane 4 want to fight here. Michael wants to push George down that lane. And what is lane number 6 going to have to say? Or even lane number 1. Finlay, are you going to take it? Who's going to get there? It's going to be fast. It's going to be close. It's going to be close on the last stroke. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Michael at 106.28. Woo! That was a race. Heat number 10 is a spot prize heat. In lane 1, we have Luke Tong from Wigan. In lane 2, we have Caleb Golenlock from Wigan Best. Lane 3, Ethan Williams from Great Harwood. Lane 4, Harrison Dale from Southport. Lane 5, Jay Ashton from Wigan Best. Lane 6, Thomas Orabin from Fleetwood. Lane 7, Kieran Hartley from Chorley Marlin. Lane 8, Albert Hawke from Clitheroe. And there is a lane swim. Lane 6 and lane 1 are going to be close here. Lane number 1 does touch just in front, 30.08. Quick turn, fast off the wall, and they open down this back final straight. Here we go, lane number 1 and lane number 6 and lane number 2. I've got something to say here. Who's going to finish fastest in this final 5 meters, not minutes? Lane number 1, Luke Tong, 102.73, wins in a time well in front of his entry point and also gets a spot prize heat. Heat number 11. Lane number 1 is Ewan Finn from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 2, Daniel Saunders from Blackburn. Lane 3, Dexter Diver. I won't say it. From Fleetwood. Lane 4, Freddie Staunton from Great Harwood. Lane 5, Gordon Ballantyne from Leyland. Lane 6, Isaac Chung from Chatterton. Lane 7, Sebastian Harewood from Leyland. Lane 8, Isaac Peat from Great Harwood. And it's a fast turn. Lane number 6 there, I think Isaac is taking this. 1 minute, 0.67 seconds. Fast swim. Heat number 12 is a spot prize heat. Lane 1 is Oliver Williams from Great Harwood. Lane 2, Ewan Sayers from Blackpool. Lane 3, Owen Donnelly from Clitheroe. Lane 4, Harry Roberts from Bolton. Lane 5, Ethan McCall from Ormskirk. Lane 6, Thomas Jepson from Leyland. Lane 7, Harry Woods from Great Harwood. And Lane 8, William Shears from Preston. There is much of a muchness here, but it looks like on the turn that lane number 4 is going to touch first. He does, Harry, 29.26. But there isn't much between this. There's all to swim for in the final 40 metres or so as they go into this turn. Who's going to come up off the wall fastest? It does look like lane number 4 has got it there just in the lead. But it is everybody on this. This could be very, very, very close. Lane number 6 looks like he's got something to say. Lane 3 has come through fast, and he has taken that in a time of 1:01.54. That is Owen swimming all the way from Clitheroe in the posh seats, and he gets himself a spot prize. Heat number 13. Lane number 1 is Freddie Hunter from Preston. Lane 2, Mitchell Leake from Wigan Best. Lane 3, Lewis Clayton from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Ethan McGuinness from Ramsbottom. Lane 5, Isaac Shaw from Preston. Lane 6, William Grundy from Preston. Lane 7, Jacob Birchall from Blackburn. Lane 8, Callum Byrne from Southport. A disqualification from event 404, heat number 11, lane number 2. As they go into this turn here, it's close there between lane 5 and lane 4. Isaac is just in front from Ethan, but I think there is something still to be swum for here. They're all close. It could be anybody, I think, from them first. Well, lane 5 was up fast. Look at that. He is setting off. He's got something to prove here, Isaac, I think. Isaac Shaw came in 101.18. He's going to beat that. Yes, he has. He's gone under that minute mark. I think he'll be happy. 59.65. Well done, Isaac. A big smile there, I think, while he's just trying to catch his breath. Heat number 14. Lane number 1 is Joe Parkinson from Chorley. Lane 2 is Matthew Smith from Clitheroe. Lane 3 is Oliver Nutter from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Dominic Workman from Everton. Lane 5, Rowan Allison from Preston. Lane 6, Luca Mann from Ramsbottom. Lane 7 is Ben Cook from Burnley Bobcats. And lane 8 is Alex McHugh, the Preston swimmer. Looks like he's going to hit first. Yeah, he does. Rowan Allison, it's at 27.46. And he's going down this straight here. He's still in front. He's got he's just got an arm's length, I think, but lane number 3 wants something to say. Is Oliver going to make a point here? I think he is. He's going to come up here and he's going to try and take him. Lane 5's up fast. Here he goes. Who else is going to have this? Who else wants this from Rowan? I think there's a few that want it. They're going for their own time, remember, their own time. Lane 5, Rowan hits at 57.52, and Oliver does 59.06. It is a fast swim today. Heat 15 is the last heat. In lane number 1, we have Joseph Pete from Great Harwood. No swimming lane 2. Lane 3 is Joseph Ball from Preston. And then Rigo Hornyak also from Preston in lane number 4. Lane 5 is swimming fast. Daniel Ainsworth from Blackburn. Lane 6, Cody Bridge from Blackpool. Lane 7 is Ethan Mailer from Wigan Best. And lane 8, Alfie Ardron from Preston. There's a race there between lane 4 and lane 5. Rigo will not give this up, I am telling you now. Daniel wants this as well. 4 and 5 in this heat. They are going to swim this till the end. Look at that. They are going. Who's got it? Who wants it most? Who is going to take this? It looks like Rigo has just taken in the lead. He hits it at 54.36. 54.36. But not far behind was Daniel at 55.01. Some good swimming there from their gentlemen. We are moving on to event 405. Event 405 is the female 200-meter breaststroke. We have 8 heats here, and this is heat number 1, which is a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Rose Alcock, 9 years old, from Leyland Barracudas. Came in at a time of 4:20. Lane 4 is Sadie Phillipson, who's 10 from Burnley Bobcats. She came in with a time of 4:16 dead. And lane number 5 is Sophie Rawlinson from Leyland Barracudas. 4:17.92 was her time on entry. Don't forget, if you've got some birthdays, anniversaries, as I said yesterday, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, christenings, whatever you want me to announce, I'll announce it within reason. And if you want me to announce anything after 5 o'clock, you just let me know. They're at the halfway mark, just over, as Rose and Sadie are in this together. We've got some more jokes. Why do sharks only swim in salt water? Because the pepper water would make them sneeze. That was bad. That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. We know this one. We'll like this one. This is an oldie, but a goodie. What did the ocean say to the swimmer? Nothing, it just waved. Into the final turn, Sadie has taken the lead just 0.3 of a second. Her and Rose are going to be battling this out on the final 50. Got a result from the open male 100 metre freestyle. 9-year-old age group, 3rd place, Ollie Winter from Preston. 2nd place, Matthew Williams from Leyland Barracudas. And Noah Douglas completes the Leyland 1-2 in 1st place. 10-year-olds, 3rd place, Flynn Robinson from Southport. 2nd place, Thomas Owens from Leyland. And 1st place, Starson Butterworth from Ramsbottom. In the 11 years age group, 3rd place, Daniel Radkowski from Leyland. 2nd place, Samuel Higginbottom from Lancaster. And 1st place, Leo Ashcroft from Wigan Best. In a 12-year-old age group, 3rd place, Ethan Williams from Great Harwood. 2nd place, Sam Wilson from Ramsbottom. 1st place, Jack Calderbank from Chorley. Oh, this is a race. Sadie wants this. She wants it. Look at her. She's pulling there. As she approaches the end here, she's going to hit in a time of 3:59.32. And then just after 4 minutes, 0.75 seconds is Rose. And then we've got Sophie, who is a 9-year-old swimmer who is still coming down this final straight of these 8 lengths. Come on, Sophie. She's done it. Final stroke. There we go. Well done, Sophie. Sadie wins a spot prize there. Heat number 2. Lane 1 has Lucy Hindle from Preston. Lane 2, Lucy Adam from Leyland. Lane 3, Matilda Bristow from Wigan. Lane 4, Madison Davis from Wigan Best. Lane 5, Isla Knox, Wigan Best. Lane 6, Lucy Mitchell from Preston. Lane 7, Caitlin Nichols from Blackpool. And lane 8 is Camille Bradbury from Clitheroe. And just like that, he's back. Substitute, didn't even have to say anything. As we go down for this. Just touched Madison, 3:27.17, a big lead there. Madison came in with a time of 3:49. Now she's at 3:27.17. Should be happy with that. 11-year-old from Wigan Best. Must be that coaching. And let's cheer Lucy in as she comes down this final one. Well done, Lucy. Heat number 3 is a spot prize heat. In lane number 1, we have Elsa Thompson from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 2 is Amelia Eamon from Bolton. Lane 3 is Amy Rose Hope from Harwich. Lane 4 is Martha Baxter from Wigan. Lane 6 is Neve Connolly from Leyland. Sorry, that's lane 5, Neve Connolly from Leyland. Lane 6 is Grace Daniels. No swimming lane 7. And lane number 8 is Lucy Hampton from Ormskirk. Lane number 3, Amy, is pulling away. Consistent stroke pattern there, look at that. Touches on the turn. And she's extending her lead here, I think. Our swimmer from Horwich. Yeah, 3:23.05. And then Martha, 3:27.27. And Amelia, 3:30.11. Heat number 4. In lane number 1, we have Athena Johnston from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 2, Francesca Law from Ramsbottom. Lane 3, Neve Ashcroft from Chorley. Lane 4 is Felicity Coward from Leyland. Lane 5 is Erin Fletcher from Leyland. Lane 6 is Laura Jones from Clitheroe. Lane 7, Touch First. No, didn't. Yeah, Donna Juma, 43.09. She's from Blackburn. And lane 8 is Yara Gazal from Lancaster. Donna is still pushing 134.86. Got a disqualification in event 4 of 5, heat number 3, lane number 2. Lane number 2, Francesca, 317.56. Heat number 5. In heat number 5, lane number 1, we've got Catherine Fitton from Clitheroe. Lane number 2, Sophia Stafford from Bolton. Lane 3 is Neve Burton from Clitheroe. Nobody in lane 4 or 5. Lane 6 is Phoebe Potter from Clitheroe. Lane 7, Isabel Ashurst from Wigan Best. And lane 8 is Caitlin Corrigan from Southport. I haven't done all these 100 open male, 100 freestyle results. Can't get the staff these days. 13-year-olds, third place, Callum Byrne from Southport. Second place, Sebastian Halewood from Leyland Barracudas. And first place, Caleb Gowanlock from Wigan Best. In 14 years age group. Third place, Isaac Shaw from Preston. Second place, Alex McHugh from Carnforth. First place, Ethan Mailer from Wigan Best. And then in the 15 years and over age group, third place, Cody Bridge from Blackpool Aquatics. Second place, Daniel Ainsworth from Blackburn. And first place, Rigo Horniak from Preston. Over there, lane number 7, Isabel. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Good swimming. Followed by Catherine in lane number 1, 3:15.27, and Sophia in lane 2, 3:21.09. It's not a freestyle race on her own. She's going to get a hat. Heat number 6. Lane number 1 is Lottie Williams from Leyland. Lane 2 is Erin McCumsky from Blackpool. Lane 3, Tallulah Kay from Preston. Lane 4 is Emily Davidson from Ormskirk. Lane number 5 is Francesca Horrobin from Wigan. Nobody in lane number 6. Lane 7 is Layla Dolan from Wigan Best. And lane 8 is Eliza Johnson from Blackburn. Lane number 4 and lane number 7. Looking close here. Lane 7 is going to touch first on the first 50. 40.67. So lining up for this next race, we have a birthday girl in lane number 5. She'll apparently love us for saying Sweet 16 today. Kristen Bezic from Preston. Happy 16th birthday. She'll love that just before she goes to swim, I'm sure. Happy birthday, Kristen. Layla over there in lane number 7. He's still in the lead, 127.64. anybody needs any translation, that means keep going, swim fast. Lane 7, she has swum fast, 3:04.06. Taking off her entry time. Layla over there in lane number 7, our Wigan best swimmer. Heat number 7. In lane number 1, we have Hannah Graham from Burnley BOBCATS, as you can hear from the cheering at the end of the lane. Lane number 2 is Megan Templeton from Everton. Lane 3 is Anya Jolly from Wigan. Lane 4 is Daisy Dickinson from Carnforth. Lane 5 is birthday girl Kristen Bezic, and she's leading the way from Preston. Lane 6 is Elise Berman from Blackpool. Lane 7 is, not quite. Lane 7 is Martha Sumnall from Everton. Lane 8 is Scarlett Tushingham from Preston. Lane number 4, Daisy, is stretching out a lead. Still Daisy on the turn there, 2:12.63. And then Martha at 2:14.62 in lane number 7, closest to her. Daisy came in with a time of 3:01.02. I think she's going to make it. And she has. She's gone under the 3-minute mark, 2:58.31. Well done, Daisy. Good swim there. Another birthday weekender. Lane number 2, 17 this week. Heat number 8. Lane number 1, we have Olivia Jones from Wigan Best. Lane 2 is Lola Craig, Burnley Bobcats. Lane 3, Olivia Ballard from Leyland. Lane 4, Elizabeth Adam from Leyland. Lane 5 is Harriet Rawlins from Southport. Lane 6, Layla Lawrenson from Preston. And lane 7, Poppy O'Donoghue from Wigan Best. And lane 8, Imogen Palmer from Flixton. Elizabeth, 38.24 on the turn. Elizabeth is 13. She's the only 13-year-old in this race. She came in with the fastest time as well at 2:47.24. That's what she'll be aiming to beat today. Yeah, Elizabeth turns there at 100 at 1:21.32. Elizabeth at 1:52.05.31. We've got a disqualification, event 405, heat number 7, lane number 4. .249.45 for Elizabeth. That concludes event 405. Next one is event 406, which is the open male 200-meter butterfly. 2 heats of this. Our first heat is a spot prize heat, and it's heat number 1. In this first heat, lane 3 is Evan Wong from Preston. He's 10 years old, our youngest swimmer in this event. Lane number 4 is Finley Byrne from Southport, who's 12. Lane 5, Ben Ermston from Wigan Best, 11. And lane 6 is Sebastian Bowen, who's 12 from Preston. Lane 4, Finley, is leading this after the first 50. A mobile phone has been handed in from one of the swimmers from lane number 1. So if you have misplaced your phone in one of the last heats, come and grab it from me down here at the timing suite. I'll be able to tell you if it's yours. Tell if it's yours. You have to describe your cover picture and how much money's in your case, or else I won't give it back. Finley is opening up a strong lead here in lane number 4. But Evan, the 10-year-old, in lane number 3. He's working hard to try and catch him. The turn there at 2:04.17. Finley came in at a time of 3:08.1. Yeah, 2:47.31. That's a bit of an improvement on an entry time of 3:08.1. Well done, young man. That's a good swim from Finley from Southport. Let's cheer these ones in. Remember, Evan, he's 10 years old doing this 200 fly here in lane 3. And he's not messing about at all. Look at that, 3:10.08. Well done, Evan. And then Ben and Sebastian coming in as well. Well done, gentlemen. Don't worry about those names that are on the board. I'll tell you who's in each lane. In this second heat, lane number 1 is Harry Woods from Great Harwood. Lane 2, Thomas Sherwin from Flixton. Lane 3, Thomas Binns from Burnley Bobcats. Lane 4, Leo Taylor from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 5, another returning prodigal, Owen Wilson from Ramsbottom. Lane 6, Ewan Sayers from Blackpool. Lane 7, Owen Donnelly from Clitheroe. Lane 8, Douglas Jones from Southport. Leo in lane 4 turned fastest, and then Owen in 5 and Tom in 3. They used to be teammates, 3 and 5. I think they'll be wanting to have something to say together here. They turn fast. Lane 4, Leo came to us from Leyland. He's 17, 2:15.76 was his entry time. Owen swimming next to him in lane 5, who's almost in front of him there. He's just 14, swimming with an entry time of 2:21.99. Tom in lane number 3 is 16, 2:27.87. Owen Wilson is taking this lead. He wants to make sure he's having this. It's tiring 200 fly, but he is not slowing down. He's still hitting this wall fast, and he's going to get off, and he's going to do this final straight as fast as he can. Yeah, Owen takes that just from Leo. As we see these final ones in, we'll cheer them. Just a reminder that results go up on galaresults.com, where there will be times and there will be results. Galaresults.com. Well done, swimmers. That's the fastest 200-metre fly you've ever seen in your life. That concludes event 406. This is event 407, the female 50-metre butterfly. There are 15 heats in this. Heat number 1. In lane 1 is Charlotte Doyle. Lane 2, Tallulah Hurst. Lane 3, Clara Moore. Lane 4, Yvette Strugaras. Lane 5, Emmeline Andrew. Lane 6 is Emily Schofield. Lane 7, Martha Whittaker. Lane 8, Sophie McCall. Well done, Amelie, in lane number 6. Heat 2, lane 1, Chloe Gardner. Lane 2, Elizabeth Bates. Lane 3, Olivia Hood. Lane 4, Frankie Davis. Lane 5, Jessie Hall. Lane 6, Elsa Thompson. Lane 7, Sadie Phillipson. Lane 8, Lucy Hindle. 9, 10 and 11-year-olds in this heat. Oh, girls in heat number 1. That was a spot prize heat, so well done, Amelie. You got yourself a spot prize. That was heat number 1. And lane number 5, Jessie from Leyland, is stretching out a lead here. 41.63. Heat number 3. Lane 1 is Evelyn Hannah from Flixton. Lane 2, Amy Rose Hope. Lane 3, Faye Dicker from Burnley. And Charlotte Cook, lane 4 from Burnley. Lane 5 is Pollyanna Hodgson. Lane 6, Heidi Wilson from Chorley. Lane 7, Eliza Johnson from Blackburn. And lane 8, Darcy Allenson from Leyland. It's all about the time, all about the time. Lane number 7, Blackburn. Lane number 7 takes it there in a time of 38.54. Heat number 4. No but swimming lane 1. Lane 2 is Alicia Foxwell. Lane 3, Francesca Horrobin. Lane 4, Lucy Mitchell. Lane 5, Lucy Adam. Lane 6, Dana Juma. Lane 7, Laura Jones. And lane 8, Caroline Bennett. Results from the 200 fly. 10-year-olds, first place was Evan Wong. 11-year-olds, first place Ben Olmston. 12-year-olds, third place Sebastian Bowen. Second place Finley Byrne. First place Douglas Jones. Well done, Caroline. 40.47. Just from Dana in 40.74. Heat 5 is a spot prize heat. Lane 1 is Alexia Callan. Lane 2, Sophia Westhead. Lane 3, Erin Morris. Lane 4, Georgie May Jones. Lane 5, Neve Connolly. Lane 6, Georgia Ashton. Lane 7, Haddie Evans. And lane 8, Harriet Nicholson. Some results: 14-year-olds 200 fly for the open male. Third place, Ewan Sayers. Second place, Owen Donnelly. First place, Owen Wilson. 15 years and over. Third place, Thomas Sherwin. Second place, Tom Binns. First place, Leo Taylor. As lane number 7, Haddie takes that in a time of 36.23 and gets herself a spot prize and a over 3-second PB. Heat number 6. Lane 1 is Melina Chrisovergis. Lane 2, Daisy Morgan Hayes. Lane 3, Casey Jack. Lane 4, Esther Martin. Lane 5, Isabel Ashurst. Lane 6, Neve Corrigan. Lane 7, Erin McHugh. Lane 8, Millie Jordan. Some results from the 200 breaststroke girls. 9-year-olds, second place, Sophie Rowlandson. First place, Rose Alcott. 10-year-olds, third place, Matilda Bristow. Second place, Isla Knox. First place, Neve Connolly. And in the 11-year-old age group, third place, Athena Johnson. Second place, Tallulah Kay. First place, Eliza Johnson. This is close. It could be anybody who's going to touch first. It's going to be lane number 2. That is Daisy Morgan Hayes from Blackpool. She touches a time of 38.02, but there's not much between them, is there? There's not much at all. Heat number 7 is a spot prize heat. In lane 1 is Amy Lovesley. Lane 2, Esme Bretherton. Lane 3, Ava Farnworth. Lane 4, Molly Ingram. Lane 5, Francesca Law. Lane 6, Jessica Monk. Lane 7, Madison Davis. And lane 8, Daniela da Silva. Back to the results. 12-year-old female 200 breaststroke. Third place, Francesca Law. Second place, Isabel Ashurst. First place, Layla Dolan. In 13-year-olds, third place, Megan Templeton. Second place, Martha Sumner. First place, Elizabeth Adam. In the 14-year-old age group, first place went to Layla Lawrenson. Well done, Francesca. Lane number 5, 36.91. Oh, actually, a joint heat there with lane number 1 and lane 5, 36.91. Heat number 8. In lane 1, we've got Layla Scales. Lane 2, Andrea Compson. Lane 3, Teresa Lynn Palace. Lane 4, Catherine Fitton. Lane 5, Yara Gazal. Lane 6, Alex Holmes. Lane 7, Grace Ashworth. Lane 8, Ala Assel. Lane number 1, Layla, 34.77. Apologies, there was no swimmer in lane 7. Don't know why I'm apologising. It weren't me not swimming. Heat number 9. No swimmer in lane number 1, but lane 2 is Courtney Galloway. Lane 3, Lucy Charlesworth. Lane 4, Edith Scanlon. Lane 5, Emily Dickinson. Lane 6, Alicia Recipio. Lane 7, Hannah Grundy. Lane 8, Lucy Jepson. And the final results on the girls' 200-metre breaststroke, 15 years and over. Third place, Olivia Ballard. Second place, Olivia Jones. First place, Imogen Palmer. A DQ disqualification in event 407, heat 8, lane 4. Oh, it's close. 34.72 in lane number 2. This is heat number 10, and in lane 1 we have Eleanor Fothergill. Lane 2, Grace McKenzie. Lane 3, Olivia Plews. Nobody in lane number 4, sorry. Lane 5 is Lucy Winter. Lane 6, Jessica Cope. Lane 7, Sophie Willits. And lane 8, Ellie McDermott. Lane number 6 looks to be in the lead. Over there, that is Jessica from Horwich. But I think there's somebody coming back in lane number 5 who wants it as well. It's going to be close. It's going to be on the touch, I think. Lane number 5, Lucy. 34.26. Heat number 11. Lane 1 is Eva Lavender. Lane 2, Ruby Oldfield. Lane 3, Lila Cairns. Lane 4, Naomi Talbot. Lane 5, Eva Turner. Lane 6, Layla Newton. Lane 7, Chloe Whittington. And lane 8, Abby Coggins. Fast times coming into this one. Most of them around about the bottom of 34, top of 33s. That's what they're going to be aiming for. And lane number 5, which is Eva, is going to want this. And lane number 2 is going to take it. Is she? Yes, she is. Ruby, 33.38. Well done, Ruby, swimming from Carnforth. This is heat number 12. In lane 1 is Neve Whittaker. Lane 2, Amy Roll. Lane 3 is Samantha Westhead. Lane 4, Isabella Grimble-Deston. Lane 5, Hannah Lima. Lane 6, Ava Bolton. Lane 7, Elsie Kay. Lane 8, Amy Ainsworth. Well done, Amy, in lane number 8, 32.43. Lane 1 is Ella. Lane 2 is Ava. Lane 3 is Martha. Lane 4, Eve. Lane 5, Asha. Lane 6, Abigail. Lane 7, Alexis. And lane 8 is Johnny. Here we go, it's going to be close. It's going to be lane number 5, Asha, 32.46. Heat 14 sees Megan Ellis in lane 1, Faith Fellows lane 2. Lane 3 is Kristen Bezic, birthday girl. Lane 4, Evie Sampson. Lane 5, Lucy Beasley. Lane 6, Sophia Mann. Lane 7, Imogen Palmer. Lane 8 is Abigail Harrison. Lane 8 was up fastest over there, that's Abigail. She came in with a time of 32.5, that's what she's going to be aiming to smash. But lane 4 wants to say something, that's Evie Sampson from Southport. I think she's going to take this on that. That is a time and a half, 31.26. Well done, Evie Sampson from Southport. And this is heat number 15, the last heat in this event, and it's a spot prize heat. In lane 1, we have Maya Smith. Lane 2, Hannah Lee. Lane 3, Hannah O'Brien. Lane 4, Emily Wade. Lane 5, Harriet Rawlings. Lane 6, Lydia Swindle. Lane 7 is Charlotte Middleton. Lane 8 is Mia Prickett. Lane number 6 is flying, no pun intended, Lydia is going to take this in a fantastic time. Yes, she's gone under 30 seconds, 29.58. I'm sure that's what she was hoping for, 29.58 in a 50 fly. That is impressive. And she got herself a spot prize to boot. Next event is event 408. I think this is, yes, this is our last one before lunch. You can all breathe. There's 13 heats of this. Shouldn't take us long. Event 408. This first open male 50-metre breaststroke heat 1 is a spot prize heat, and this one is the battle of the long names. Hendrik Nuvenhuizen in lane number 3, Jack Smith in lane 4, maybe not, and lane 5 is Eli Grimble-Deston. All three of these boys are 9 years old, 2 from Leyland in lane 4 and 5, and 1 from Great Harwood in lane 3. These boys are swimming just over a minute for their entry times. I think they have a target to it. Whether they'll get there, hopefully they will. 102, 2 of them came in at 101.3, the other one. But whatever they're doing, they are swimming against themselves. But this is an interesting one, lane 3 and lane 4, Hendrik and Jack. Who's going to touch first? Ooh, 600th of a second. Jack Smith, 57.61, got himself a little spot prize. And Hendrik in second, 57.67. Both went under that minute mark. Well done, gentlemen. And then Eli, lane number 5, sorry. Heat number 2. In Heat 2, lane number 1 is Matthew Williams. Lane 2, Ollie Winter. Lane 3, Oliver Malpass. Lane 4, Logan Evans. Lane 5 is Charlie Fairclough. Nobody in lane 6. And lane 7 is Faris Amar. Some results from the female 50 fly. 9-year-olds, 3rd place, Sophie McCall. 2nd place, Emily Schofield. 1st place, Frankie Davis. 10-year-olds, 3rd place, Darcy Allenson. 2nd place, Neve Connolly. 1st place, Erin Morris. In the 11-year-olds, 3rd place was Daisy Morgan Hayes. 2nd place, Madison Davis. 1st place, Elsie Kay. 12-year-olds, 3rd place, Layla Scales. 2nd place, Alexis Aspin. 1st place, Eva Turner. And in the 13-year-olds, 3rd place, Isabella Grimble-Deston. 2nd place, Martha Sumnall. 1st place, Evie Sampson. As lane number 5 touches first, that was Charlie in a time of 51.17. There's an happy young man down there, big smiles there. Heat number 3. In this heat, lane 1 is Sebastian Beach. Lane 2, Thomas Linton. Lane 3, James Hibbard. Lane 4, Harry Loud. Lane 5, Samuel Harrison. Lane 6, Oliver Williams. Lane 7, Felix Nutter. And lane 7 is lane 8, is Starson Butterworth. In the 14-year age group in the 50 fly girls, 3rd place, Ella Rice Salisbury. 2nd place, Amy Roll. In 1st place, Charlotte Middleton. And then at 15 years and over, 3rd place, Hannah O'Brien. 2nd place, Emily Wade. 1st place, Lydia Swindell. This is Hotting up here, lane number 3, looks like he's going to take it. That's James from Preston. And he does, 48.25. Followed by Sam, 49.35. And Sebastian, 49.55. In this heat number 4, lane 1 is Ethan Dwyer from Everton. Lane 2 is James Boyers from Ashton. Lane 3, Taylor Turner from the Bobcats. Lane 4, Flynn Robinson. Lane 5 is James Smith. Lane 6 is Jack Sharples, no swim in lane 7. And lane 8 is Zach Ryder. Coming in fastest in entry times was Flynn Robinson, 48.42. A number of swimmers around the 49-minute mark. But lane number 8 and lane number 1 look like they're battling this. That's Ethan. Lane number 1 thinks going to take it. At this near side here, he takes it in time of 46.43. 3.5 seconds off your time there, young man. Well done indeed. Heat 5 is a spot prize heat. Lane 1 is Harry Posner. Lane 2, Isaac Farnell. Lane 3, Samuel Higginbottom. Lane 4, Oliver Clarkson. Lane 5, Miles Best from Wigan Best. Lane 6, Aaron Sayers. Lane 7, Evan Wong. And lane 8 is Zach Wellesby. Lane number 3, 44.96. Well done, Samuel in lane number 3. Gets himself a spot prize. They're moving fast now between these. This is heat number 6. Heat 1 is Theo Pekulis. Lane 2 is Isaac Wright. Lane 3, Thomas Beasley. Lane 4, Ethan Tapasso. Lane 5 is Jack Maudsley. Lane 6 is Tom Jones. Lane 7 is Thomas Owens. And lane 8 is Luke Birchall. Here we go, lane number 4 wants this, I think. Ethan from Leyland. He's pushing fast, but lane number 8 might want to say something about that. Oh no, we haven't got lane number 4. A good swim there from Ethan, 43.11. I think there's some happy people behind me as well. Heat number 7. In heat 7, we have George Bentley, lane 1. Lane 2 is Isaac Horrobin. Lane 3, Ethan Williams. Lane 4, Eric Bow. Lane 5, Ruben Schofield. Lane 6, Seth Hamilton. Lane 7 is Oliver Threlfall. And lane 8 is Albert Robinson. Lane 6 over there is Seth from Ashton. Yes, 40.95, got another 41. Somebody will be happy there, I think. That was heat number 7. This is heat 8. Lane number 1 is Oliver Williams. Lane 2 is Alfie Liptrot. Lane 3 is Kieran Hartley. Lane 4 is Thomas Jepson. Lane 5 is Henry Hodkinson. Lane 6 is Big Bobby Barrett. Lane 7, Lucas Cook. Lane 8 is Daniel Rajkowski. Here we go. This is it. Lane 4 and Lane 5. Our Leyland swimmers are fighting off here. I think Lane 4 wants this, Henry. And I think he's going to take it unless something changes quickly. Thomas hit, in 39.80. Breaks that 40 again. Another 40 break. Well done. Heat 9 is a spot prize heat. Lane number 1 is Michael Zvarden. Lane 2 is Ewan Finn. Battle of the Bobcats, lane 1 and 2. Lane 3 is Isaac Faulkner. Lane 4 is Alistair Chung. Lane 5, William Ward. Lane 6, Isaac Pete. Lane 7 is Harry Morgan. Here's no swimming in lane number 8. Well, lane number 4 is going at this. That's Alistair Chung. Look at that. He does not mess about. He is not messing. He wants that spot prize big time. 35.88. Woo-hoo! He came in at 39.9. 35.88. He's had his Weetabix, I reckon. Good swimming, gentlemen. Heat number 10. In lane 1, we have Robin Bowman-Taylor. Lane 2, Logan Byrne. Lane 3, Albert Hope. Lane 4, Archie Lorimer. Lane 5, Jamie Wheatman. Lane 6, Noah Grace. And lane 7 is empty. Lane 8 is Harry Davidson. Lane 7 is not empty. It is Ethan Mailer who's just not on the screen. Don't worry, it's all good. We're swimming fast. Lane 7 is actually look like he's going to take this. He's swimming fast. That's Ethan Mailer from Wigan Best. 14 does touch in a time of 36.69. First swimmer there to go under 37. Well done. Heat number 11. In heat number 11, we've got lane 1, George Burton. Lane 2, Dominic Workman. Lane 3, Rigo Honyak from Preston. Lane 4, Jack Calderbank. Lane 5, George Wilby. Lane 6, William Shears. Lane 7, Oliver Carter. Lane 8 is Jacob Birchall. We've got a disqualification from event 408. Heat number 9, lane number 1. Rigo is going. Just a little bit. 32.96 for Rigo. 32.96. Wow. That is a swim, young man. Heat 12. In this heat number 12, lane number 1 is Dylan Foster. Lane 2 is Ben Noakes from Bolton. Lane 3 is Joseph Peat. Lane 4, Ethan Conroy. Lane 5 is Alfie Ardron. Lane 6, Freddie Hunter. Lane 7, Finley Warburton. And lane 8, Gordon Ballantyne. Fastest up there is our Preston swimmer in lane number 5. That's Alfie. I think lane 7, that's Finley, wants to have something to say, but lane 5 is taking this comfortably. He takes it in a time of 35.24. Alfie Ardron from Preston. Heat 13 is a final heat, and it's a spot prize heat. Lane 1 is Thomas Spicer. Lane 2 is Hal Shuttleworth. Lane 3, Joseph Bolt. Lane 4, Andrew Clavis. Lane 5 is Joshua Hayes. Lane 6, Reese Pownell. Lane 7, Cody Bridge. Lane 8 is Luke Tong. Who's up first? That is lane number 5. That's Joshua from Wigan. He wants to go, but lane 4 is going to catch him, Andrew Clavis. They're both going here. Who's going to touch first? It's going to be tight. It is 32.27. Joshua Hayes, and then Andrew 32.34. Some fast swimming there from our gentlemen. And that concludes this morning's session. We'll see you back for warm-up later on, and then we will be joining us for our final session at our Last Chance County Qualifiers. See you this afternoon, everybody.